Hello, welcome back to the stream. We're here again playing some wrestling games, so I've been having a lot of fun with these. We've done the first two Smackdown games, really the first three. So we did Smackdown 1 and Smackdown 2, and then we did Just Bring It. Just Bring It, the story mode in that one is very spotty. It's not really like a story mode. It's kind of just like a collection of short stories that are normally like one or two matches deep. So we might return to it to do some more unlockables, but I was kind of getting a little bit bored of going back and forth on that one. And I know as we get into the future games, there's a little bit more in the line of like when they get into Road to WrestleMania and stuff like that, gives us some stuff to actually focus on. Um, but what we want to do instead is, or what I want to do is move on to the one that we're on right now, which is WWE SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. I think it's the first one that's actually branded as WWE instead of F, which is awesome. This one for me is also probably the most nostalgic. Um, Here Comes the Pain is a close competitor there, but we got Here Comes the Pain a little bit later, if I remember correctly. We did play it, but we had both of Shut Your Mouth and Here Comes the Pain, and I think Shut Your Mouth was one that I played more often at that younger age. And then Here Comes the Pain. And then when we get into SmackDown versus Raw, um, the one that holds the most nostalgia for me is probably SmackDown versus Raw 2008 because I had that one on PSP, and I played that one a lot. But this one is one of my favorites. I'll be honest, I haven't touched it though in like 20 years, so it's been kind of a little bit. And I've been doing some test matches to see how I do, and I kept failing. I'm going to dive right into a singles match, though, not using a created character, because the created characters, I think, might start with a lower overall. Maybe that's it. I don't know, but we'll dive in and do like a sample singles match to start with, and then we'll look at the career mode here. The career mode for this one, and Here Comes the Pain, is probably known as like the best two career modes that exist um, because of just the way the matches flow and the storylines. And there's kind of a lot to it, I think, but you don't just like end the game when you lose a match. So it just kind of keeps going. Um, so we'll get into that. But let's start out with a classic that will be The Rock versus um, Kurt Angle. So this is the second one that has full entrances, which is fun. The entrances in this one are definitely better. We haven't gotten to like the stage where they really dive into the creation kit yet, the way they do today, but we're getting there. Um, when it comes to the era of WWE that I watched, though, I think that um, Here Comes the Pain might actually be a little bit closer to the era that I watched, or maybe the first one or two SmackDown versus Raws were kind of the era where I stayed watching as well. But yeah, this is newly bald Kurt Angle. I think we're less than like a year out from the time that he went bald. This one has the brand split in it as well. You can see on the background there, where since he's a Raw superstar, it's giving you like a Raw overlay, which is really fun. Oh yeah. Get some of those rock punches. right out of the gate. People's champ. Superplex right at the beginning of the match. We're taking control early, so I did a lot worse as my created character against a lot weaker opponents, so I'm assuming that it's my character, not me. That's the hope. So, yeah. I love this era where it really embraces like just how crazy and absurd everything can be. And that sharpshooter, some taunting going on. You can't touch the rock, candy ass. I like the cutscene, like for the punches. It's fun when you connect. One second here. My audio is going a little wacky, I think. Can't tell if it's the soundtrack or if it's actually my headset. I think it might just be the soundtrack. It sounds a little odd, but I might turn off the background music because I think it keeps just going quiet when they talk, is what it is. Ooh, ooh, punches from Kurt Angle. Belly to belly suplex. It's got the armbar locked in, but the Rock gets out. Kick to Angle's face, followed up by an elbow. And the Rock's showing Kurt Angle who he is with those taunts. It's a high angle backdrop. Gotta let Kurt Angle tie up with the ref. Oh no, he was too far away from us. I tried to grapple him, but distances are not always the best in these games. Get him in a tight sharpshooter here. We've almost got our special built up. Ooh. No, he's got the upper hand on us. Can we get... Ooh, clothesline from the Rock. We got a special. How are we gonna spend it? We gonna do the people's elbow? Ooh, we're down. I do think that the whole change that came with, I think it was SmackDown versus Raw, is when they added in the signatures and finisher differences. Um, I like when they do that so that you can have you can do them back to back, which just feels better. For now, we're giving them the people's elbow. Is that enough to put away Kurt Angle? It is! The Rock is victorious! That's my first official win in this one. We'll see how bad I fall off the other edge now. I also like this one, like, the way it shows the opponents on the ground and everything. It's fun. Feels a little bit more real. Like, you don't feel quite as disconnected from the matches because of that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the background music. I was listening to see if I could tell a difference. It feels to me, and it might just be my headset. Um, it, it might be my headset, but the music sounds like it's changing volume kind of randomly. Um, that's why I was testing there, a few different settings, but it sounds kind of odd, and it was distracting me, so I'm gonna just turn it off. Um, if I remember to, then maybe next time I'll have like a background track that I can have playing that's not copyright, so that we can have more there. So we're gonna dive into season mode. This time I've got a new character to introduce you guys to. I haven't played that much as this character, but he's basically I have kind of a backstory developed for them that's all fake and I've used for like universe modes and stuff for a long time now. But I have two primary characters, and we've been seeing Lizzie Mercer, and Lizzie Mercer is kind of like an adaptation of the Undertaker, kind of female Undertaker, if you will. Um, and she's like kind of a supernatural character. But we also have William Mercer, who's another character that I play as quite often, who is kind of like his skill set is kind of based off of Shawn Michaels, a little bit of a mix between like a Shawn Michaels uh, and Dolph Ziggler style character, but but at the same time he's more of a heel than that. So um, typically he's kind of like supposed to be like a professor vibe character, and I've created him quite often, especially with the games having like gender splits. I'll use him as like my male character a lot of the times if I can't play as both. So anyway, I wanted to mix it up a little bit because I've been enjoying the gameplay, but I've been playing one style for a little bit, so we're going to play Sim instead. And we're going to dive into a new season. We have him activated, so we should be able to play Sim, I think, but this is my first time looking at this, so we'll see how it goes. Back to loading screens, because that's what these old games are. Good evening. Tonight we will witness the first ever World Wrestling Entertainment Draft. I like how we have, I'm pretty sure that's King's voice over this, which I think this is Linda McMahon, if I'm not mistaken. That's kind of funny. So Vince McMahon will represent SmackDown, and Ric Flair will represent Raw for our draft.
Tonight, the choices by Mr. McMahon and Mr. Flair will change the superstar's life from now on.
So we're going into our first round, like the first round of the draft. We are a very low character. We're like a level 50 overall, I think. The overall system in this one's not quite ironed out to what it is today. Just a little different, but we'll see. The whole roster can be selected during the draft.
They will pick 10 superstars for each show. The rest of the superstars will be decided by lottery. Imagine how the superstars feel about this.
I like like how it breaks the fourth wall there. Just press the circle button if you want to skip.
Stone Cold can choose what show he wants to be in.
So the undisputed champion is not eligible to be drafted, um, and so they won't be a part of that. And some superstars won't take part because of injury. Thank you for your attention. Cool. We select a brand. To be honest, I tend to lean Raw, but um, for this character, I feel like SmackDown could work. We'll do SmackDown for this time. I don't know what this does.
Who is Mr. McMahon going to pick first?
Oh, cool. We get to control it a little bit. Interesting. Okay. I didn't realize we would actually be doing the draft. So as I'm representing SmackDown, as Vince McMahon. So I think, of course, our number one pick needs to be The Rock, of all people.
Be the first pick in this historic moment. Who's Ric Flair going to pick first?
Brock Lesnar's going to Ric Flair's Raw. Okay, so we can simulate the rest of the draft. That's cool. So I'm going to do that. And looks like Raw got Brock Lesnar, Rob Van Dam, Chris Benoit, Edge, William Regal, Jeff Hardy, Goldust, Rikishi, Chuck, and Test. And SmackDown took The Rock, Chris Jericho, Kane, Kurt Angle, Booker T, Christian, Big Show, Eddie Guerrero, Rhino, and Billy. Cool. And then I guess the rest gets split up randomly. Oh, cool. So we're starting out in WWE Heat. It's April 1st, first week of April, but it's basically April 1st. Oh, so Undertaker is the undisputed champion, it looks like. Intercontinental champion is Rob Van Dam. European champion is William Regal. I was just waiting to see where everything's at. Tag team champions is Lance Storm and Christian. European champion is William Regal. Cruiserweight champion, the Hurricane. Hardcore champion, Bradshaw. I think that's all the titles. Let's see what we've got on SmackDown. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and trigger a save here just because you never know. But we're starting out in on Saturday Night Heat. It's like or Sunday. Is it Sunday? I don't remember. Or it was Tuesday, I think, is what Heat was on. Was it Tuesday? Someone can tell me. First week of April. So we're just following up right after WrestleMania is where we're starting, I believe. So we get the first match of the night, William Mercer versus Rikishi. And looks like there's also going to be a tag match, Taz and Randy Orton versus William Regal and Tajiri. And then a Hell in a Cell triple threat on an episode of Heat with Test, Bradshaw, and Albert. So that sounds fun. That is an extreme episode of Heat to have a triple cell in it. Triple threat, Hell in a Cell. I kind of just stumbled over all my words there. Okay. Let's see if we stand a chance. I don't know that much from this point on, so we'll see. Rikishi might whoop us. Tonight is my debut match. Yes, it is. How do you feel about it? Can't wait to get in the ring. Or actually, I'm pretty nervous right now. We're gonna be a little bit cocky, so thank you, Michael Cole, and I guess JR, who kind of voiceovered for Michael Cole in that instance. I don't know. So awesome. So this time, we free roam as well, but we're not like on the same time scale as the other one did, where when you free roamed, you had to do certain things. So we have a few things we can look at. Movement's just like a little bit wacky still. It's kind of weird. You still turn with left and right. Joysticks work though, so that helps. But then you can look around with the right stick without turning. So that's interesting. That's cool though. It at least gives you like an up and down. So there's the arena over here. Uh, Stock room. So it takes us to the outside corridor. So it's like parking. There's the locker room. There's a foam finger over here. We buy stuff. Like a merch stand. Oh, this is how we look at locked items. It's cool. Oh, that's really cool. This is like this just gives you like your list of things that you need to do if you want to unlock stuff. So that's cool. I like that. More fun when you can just explore the VIP room. It takes us downstairs again. To see arena as well. Yep, arena. The way I'm looking around is gonna make us nauseous. Stage. There's also this outdoors way. What's the difference between stage and arena? Stage takes us to our match. But I'm assuming they all three might. Yeah. Okay. Um, let's see if there's anything else to do before we have a match. I think this just takes us outside. Oh, that's cool. We're in New York, it looks like. But yeah, I think yeah. Yeah. they based the arena, like the Smackdown arena, since we can see the outside of it. They based it off of um, Madison Square Garden, I believe. That's cool. Over here, station goes downstairs. I'm assuming this might be the just like where you can get back into the boiler room and all that stuff. Might just be one big circle. Oh wow, there's actually like a train station. Screw wrestling, we're just going to become a professional traveler. Where are we going? Oh, well, it's taking us somewhere. Guess let's just abandon our career as a wrestler at this point. Oh, wow, we're in Times Square. This is cool. I don't remember like how far this went. I definitely played some of that stuff, but I don't remember roaming around this much. So there's the subway there. What's this? Like, aren't you supposed to be like at the stadium getting ready for a match or something? This is cool. Hmm. Okay, so I can't walk up those stairs. Can I go up these stairs? No, we can't go up those stairs. I think we found the end of our road. Wait a second. Can I get back up on the stage? Oh, wow, that was some magical climbing. I love that I'm just roaming around in my ring gear through New York City. My guess is they've seen weirder. Look at that crowd, too. They're like mannequins on a conveyor belt. Back to the subway. The sound is kind of weird on this one, too. The sound just seems off altogether, like even on the effects. I'll have to play with that offline. Okay, so that was how we got down to the subway. We can't use those stairs. I think that's all there is down here. Where's this arrow take us? Run away! We're running away from our life as a wrestler. Okay, this is like the parking area, so now we're kind of doing a full circle. This is the direction that takes us into, I like the giant sign that says parking lot while we're clearly standing in a parking lot. So does this take us to another parking lot? Also, someone didn't do their job because that sign said keep the door closed and locked. And I don't think we're important enough to have a key. So we probably shouldn't have been able to get in here ourselves. Here's the boiler room. Here's corridor B. I don't know what corridor B is. Oh, okay. It just takes us right back up here. Interesting. Here's the locker room. We're gonna look around a little bit more, and then we'll have our first match. I don't really remember too much. I remember that the first person was in this, and I remember that you have matches. I can't really remember anything else about it, so we're just gonna figure this out as we go. I don't know if people start showing up in different areas for us to talk to. I'm assuming they probably do, um, like in just bring it. I wanted to see. Oh, cool. Yeah, we can sprint. Oh no! The sprinting is the same control as in the ring. So if you tap A, you just start running, and you won't stop until you tap it again. So this is what I was looking for. I wanted to see if there's anything we can do in the VIP room because it might be our first night on the smallest show, but we're VIP. Um, that a spear. Oh, it's a kendo stick. I thought that was a spear. Um, Steel chair. Someone really just needs to pick up after themselves, leaving kendo sticks and steel chairs laying around here. I miss the days of the fully realized back area though, like this. Like where there was actual, like all these things that we roam around in this area. I believe you can travel to in like Falls Count Anywhere matches. You can roam between all these like instanced places the same way that we are now. So I miss those days. I hope they bring that back soon. Looks like this new one, Smackdown, or the new 2K25 is maybe going that direction. Close to it. It's not quite there yet, but at least introducing more backstage areas to fight, I think, is a step in that direction. Okay, we're gonna take on Rikishi with our very highly detailed character and collection of polygons.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring,
Sunday Night Heat. Whoops, I still haven't gotten the name fixed. I also like that. Normally I call him like the professor, but that wasn't an option, and the closest option was genius. So I really appreciate that it sounds like an insult every time they say it.
and the opponent from Samoa, weighing 350 pounds, Rikishi.
I don't feel great about our chances here. First match out of the gate being against Rikishi. Got to keep the pressure on him though, because he's a pretty tough guy. So if he gets the upper hand, we're probably just doomed.
Check this out.
Oh, oh, flying elbow drop missed.
There's a big smile on his face as he's set for one-on-one action tonight.
Reversal from Mercer. Throwing those forearms to the lower back. Figure four. Pop up Hurricanrana. No, we're not having it. Jumping spin kick, I guess, because that's a move. Ooh, drop kick in the corner. Oh no, he reversed us. Belly to belly. Ooh.
How many poor faces are buried in there?
This is the era of JR and
Rikishi in front
King
of the crowd with
quotes.
those 400 plus pounds.
Ooh, back of the head.
Sleeper hold.
No, no.
Suplex.
Suplex.
350 pounds here. It might be a little short on the scales here, but as my late granny used to say, Rikishi is a little bit fleshy on his back. I smelled what Rikishi ate for dinner.
Uh, I love the quotes from these games. Reminds me of like once we really get into it, but the some of the quotes like we're gonna beat him like a government mule and so on. Those quotes are some of my favorites. Oh, trying to get our alternate signature. I want to give that one a try. So our main signature is the sweet chin music, but we also have a submission move. I don't know if Rikishi's gonna submit, but kind of want our character to be known for that. So boom, we got it. Bam.
What an impact.
Oh,
What a
he
slam.
tapped already. I mean, I would too. The way we landed, that would have broken your arm in real life, especially if you're as big as Rikishi. Debut match out the gate, and we make Rikishi tap out. Of all people to tap that early. We're a winner. There's Maven,
What's he doing?
the guy from Tough Enough. I love that. That's the first thing we hear about him. Yeah, I'm William Mercer. What about my match? It was a great win for your debut match. I got my ass kicked so bad in my first match. Well, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me anything. I could teach you a thing or two. Sounds like Maven is kind of spiritual guide here. Looks like William Regal and Tajiri beat Taz and Randy Orton, and looks like Test won the triple threat Hell in a Cell. Eventful episode of Sunday Night Heat. We're on our second week. We're still on Heat. I'm curious as if I go to the roster, if it'll show me my overall, because I don't think the overalls show up in normal areas. So I think we might be on Raw. Yeah, we're on Raw. Okay, so with that win, it puts us at a 54. So we do go up a little bit. So that's cool. We were 50 when we recruited ourselves. Orton's a 49 because he lost a match. I think it's based off of just how well you do, is what your overall is, and so it makes you better as you go. So looks like we ended up on Raw when they did the split. Cool. See what's in store for our second week. It's like we have a singles match against Goldust. There's also a cage match, again on Heat, with Rikishi versus Test. Test is just getting put through the ringer, and a singles match against Matt Hardy versus Tajiri. Cool. I think saying those just kind of helps us understand like what league we're in about based on who's on the card with us. Yes, that way to the stage. I'm not gonna go travel outside again. That took kind of a bit. I'm gonna take a peek around and see if there's anyone. I don't know if there is. Is there like a map or anything? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. So that's a pretty empty room. Okay. We'll just go for it. We'll face Goldust right out of the gate. Let's see. Second match on Sunday Night Heat. Climbing our way up the rankings.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Genius.
Again, it just kind of sounds like an insult. Yeah, there's definitely something going wrong with the audio, but I just can't tell why. It might just be the game.
The opponent from Hollywood, California, weighing 260 pounds, Goldust.
Seems like the audio issues are mostly just music, though, so we'll deal with it. See, that's why you don't taunt right at the beginning of a match. I'm going to take you down and put you in a sharpshooter. My turn. No.
Check this out.
Stomp him down in the corner a little bit. Oh no. Not good enough to get the upper hand on us, though. The timing, I haven't gotten the timing down yet to do running moves. Oh! Reversal from Goldust planted me right on my face.
Sharpshooter.
Can we also just point out the fact that in this game you can cancel your taunts, and they're bringing it to 2K25, but oh, we almost got the 3 count
Close,
there.
JR.
Ooh. They say that they're like you can cancel your taunts in 2K25, but I think it's only for the new underground match, just from what I've seen so far in gameplay and stuff that people have posted. Whoops, sorry, ref. Ooh, neck breaker. We gotta cement our heel status. We're taking off the turnbuckle cover. Missed the elbow drop again. Sharpshooter. No, no more gold dust. We're putting him down. He stopped before the ropes. Oh no, arm drag. Schoolboy from behind.
What?
Oh, he kicked out.
What the hell is going on here? Close call.
It's gotten into him. He's just kind of standing there. I guess it's a gold dust thing. If anyone's gonna just look like broken AI, it's gonna be gold dust. Super kick. And it's over. Remember when super kicks actually ended a match instead of having to do 50 in a row like they do today? We won our second match on Sunday Night Heat, climbing those rankings a little bit. Rikishi, he's not finished with us after last week. Ooh, getting the pummeling from Rikishi. Maven came out to protect us. Double team to Rikishi. Probably took both of us to do that. Looks like we have a story brewing over here. Rikishi wasn't satisfied with our victory against him, so let's see what we've got in store for the next week. Third week. On Sunday Night Heat. Looks like we're going to be in a tag match with Maven against Rikishi and Goldust. First tag match. Cool.
We are all excited. We are here live from Columbus in Ohio. I can't wait.
Gotta get my exercise in, run around the arena. I don't know if we can run into anyone, but We might see if we can find Maven or something back here. I don't know if that's a thing. I want to check out the merch table real quick. I'm curious as to what we can see. Okay. Cool. So you get different unlockables for different things. I think like that's how they're categorized. Yeah, like if I unlock the championship, then I get these two things. Um, if I participate in Rebellion and win a match, then I get these. So it's all about like just playing matches. It doesn't seem like it's like connected to specific storylines as much. It's just kind of about moving forward, so that's cool. Okay, I was just curious. Here's the VIP room. While we're back here, let's just see. I don't know if anyone shows up or if it tells us if someone shows up. We'll figure that out. Yeah, looks empty in here. The field of view is a little disorienting, but it's cool. It's more than what we get these days when it comes to some of this stuff. Like, imagine how fun it would be in my rise if you were free roaming like this more around the stadium. Like, we already have the models for the stadium there. Why not just introduce a little bit of free roam with it? Especially now with the new third person camera that they're adding. Looks pretty cool.
The following tag team contest.
We'll skip a few entrances here. Had to wait until we got that close up of Rikishi's butt before I skipped it. No. I don't know what Maven was doing.
This one might be over in a record amount of time. Are you serious?
Oh. I was trying to see if we could do like a tag move, but I can't remember exactly how to do that just yet.
Superplex.
Off the top rope. I like on this one though that you can turn to aim where you want to throw people. That's pretty cool. There we go. Teamwork makes the dream work. Oops.
350
So,
pounds here. It might be a little short on the scales here, but as my late granny used to say, Rikishi is a little bit fleshy on his backside. I think you just smelt what Rikishi ate for dinner.
the ref isn't our biggest fan. Oops. I was totally distracting the ref for my own partner. Hey, you can't double team like that. Oh, they did it anyway. Don't worry, ref. I'm doing your job for you. Oh, Gotta be real. This tag team dynamic here is a little bit better than the modern era with the AI. Like he's actually helping instead of just hindering everything. How does Goldust have a finisher already though? We can level that playing field. Boom! Arm breaker!
What just happened? Reminds me of last night.
Can we pin him?
1, 2,
Ah, he kicked out. He didn't tap either. Oh no! Finisher from Goldust! Are we gonna regret that? Oof!
all over.
Oh, he's gonna go tag in. Cool. It's okay. You guys don't have to pin me after the finisher. It's fine. Good with me.
Sharpshooter.
Uh, Having auto target's so nice. The fact that I just automatically started fighting Rikishi. I've been so spoiled that playing the older games was really difficult without the targeting system. Figure four. No.
Sharpshooter.
Will he tap?
The big man is back.
Oh, wow. Maven's up to two finishers. So they're just over there taunting nonstop. I should have done that. I didn't think to do that while I was on the outside of the ring. Like I did some taunts, but I didn't think to spam it.
Really moving those 400 plus pounds.
Let's see if we can just get Maven in here. If he can do both of those finishers to Rikishi, this thing will be over. Oh no, double team from Rikishi and Goldust. Oof. Thanks,
Sleeper hold.
Rikishi, for distracting the ref for me.
Russian leg sweep.
Whoops. Ooh. Should we go for the arm breaker? I think we're gonna do it. I think we have a better chance of winning if we submit. Break his arm. Oh no, he didn't tap. We'll put him down.
1, 2, 3.
3 count, because the AI kind of isn't great. Looks like we walked out with a victory. Rikishi's out here. What's he gonna say about that? Nothing. This is the entire cutscene. He's just going to stay here and blink in the middle of the ring. Oh, hey punk, you make me sick. I can't stand you. It's fine. You have any guts? I don't know. I think Rikishi has enough guts for the both of us. In a street fight? Uh, yeah, we're pretty cocky. We'll take it. We'll face him in a street fight. Bring it on. Fourth week of Sunday Night Heat. Are we against Rikishi in a street fight? Oh, we're moving up the match card too. We're in the middle instead of at the beginning. So I think that might be a good thing. Looks like tonight we've got a tag team match for Mark Henry and Taz versus Tajiri and Hardcore Holly. We have a street fight against Rikishi, and then Matt Hardy versus Chuck at the end of the night. So cool. We'll take Rikishi on in a street fight though. Bring it.
We are all excited. We are here live from Long Island in New York.
Tonight's matches are going to be great, JR. Who's that? Uh-oh. Looks like someone is seeking some revenge from last week.
Speaking of the insults, this is too good. You can't make this up. Hey, genius feels like such an insult. It's even better. Hey, genius, why are you going into a street fight? It's no joke.
This is going to be a brutal match, folks.
Yeah, of course all weapons are legal in the match. That's
It looks
why
like
I
they're
picked it. Of
encouraging him.
course I'm gonna win. Thanks, Maven, for having my back. Until I get bored of you and decide to turn on you. Oh, cool. So we can actually, when we're not the first match of the night, we can actually simulate like skip matches or interfere. That's cool. So we have a lot of control here. If we want to forge like a friendship with one of these guys or something, we could interfere. And it's really cool. Hey, street fight against Rikishi. Oh, cool. We can walk on the barricade? I didn't know that.
What's going to happen after this wild
Ooh,
weekend
kick
in
to the gut.
WWE?
DDT on the outside. Oh, that takes you back right into the ring. Ah, that's a good weapon. Cool. Oh, we stole Triple H's sledgehammer. Oh god. Remember back in the day when they just hit you with a sledgehammer like it was a sledgehammer? I don't think that's how it worked, but we'll just full on use a sledge. We're not actually hitting him. I don't know why. Ooh, I'm against the ring post. That's cool. Ooh, uh bounce off the barricade there. Elbow drop from the barricade. He doesn't go down. What else can we do out here? We can get another weapon. I know that much. Oh, can't get one from there. Me. Okay, so we can still climb up on the announce table. We don't have to prep it. He's stuck. So I'm gonna use this opportunity to find something fun, like a chair. Oh, that was loud. Oh, it sounded so painful. He's up on the barricade. Oh, another chair shot to the head.
350
Ooh,
pounds.
gut kick from
Might be a little short
Rikishi.
on the scales here, but as my late granny used to say, Rikishi is a little bit
Oh,
fleshy on his backside.
I think he just smelled what Rikishi ate for dinner.
a little bit of some technical work there. Oop, flying arm. Missed the flying forearm there. Can I get it? There we go. Classic Shawn Michaels move. What else can we do around the ring?
He has a big smile on his face as he's set for one-on-one action tonight.
And throw the chair.
I think he just smelled what Rikishi ate for dinner.
Off of the announcer table.
Rikishi is around the 400-pound mark, and I think a lot of that is in his backside.
Ooh, face against the ring post. Elbow drop to the ref. Ooh, butt to the face from Rikishi. Should we put him out of his misery? Wait, it won't let me do my finisher.
Look, it's Rikishi.
Sleeper hold.
Oh no, butt to the chest.
Suplex.
Can we do this finisher? Okay. It wasn't letting me do the other one, but
Oh my God.
he didn't tap though, so we might have a chance. Get dazed, Rikishi.
The man is back.
There we. Oh no, it was so short. It,
Rikishi is really moving those 400-plus pounds.
I don't, Rikishi, I'm gonna need you to stand still so I can kick you in the face. Why won't he get dazed? There we go. Super kick.
This is the end, JR.
We totally owned Rikishi there. I have a feeling superstars are a little bit easier on when we're on heat, though. Of course I did it, Maven. Awesome. Well, I think we're on our 5th week of heat. I'm gonna save it real quick. I'm gonna double check our ranking and see where we're at too. I think we might call it a night. Crazy day at work, so I've got about an hour in, but I'm trying to settle down a little bit here. Let's see, where are we at on the ranking? So we're 63 now. So we're moving up there. We're almost tied with Al Snow, it looks like. Rikishi's still a little bit above us somehow. Randy Orton's at the bottom. This was pre Randy Orton though, so I don't think I can't remember for sure where this takes place. I think this would have been like right before Evolution, I think. Before Evolution really took off. But I'm not certain on that. So, yeah, so we're moving up though. We're up there with Al Snow, so we're not that far away from being able to challenge like Bradshaw maybe or someone for a championship, it looks like. So as we kind of keep winning our matches. So cool. Well, thank you guys for joining today. I think I'm gonna call it a night on this one. But definitely fun. If you catch me on YouTube, remember to follow my Twitch at LizzieBoo134, where you can watch everything live. So thank you very much. Have a great night.